Hi, I'm Diane Rios with Portland Backpack. I'm here to share about our program. Thank you so much for listening today. I appreciate it. Our mission at Portland Backpack is serving children at risk of hunger by providing food for weekends when food insecurity is the highest. We engage the community in our efforts to create a greater impact beyond reducing hunger. We serve 1,000 kids every single weekend. So we put a sack of food into their hands during the school year. And in the summer, we partner with Portland Parks and Rec, their feeding program. So these are all kids who rely on their free school meals during the school day. And on the weekends, they might go without food, or they definitely have to worry about having enough food. So they rely on us. This school year, we're providing over 35,000 worry-free weekends by sending kids home with a weekend food sack. So 35,000 or more food sacks this school year. I always said our program is about more than food because we provide shelf-stable food that's very nutritious. Nutrition is important to us. It's food that a child can prepare themselves. Many of them are at home alone. And then we provide first quality name brand items that are stuff that the kids love to eat and that they may not always be able to get on their own. What I really love is that we include a little love note tucked inside. These are cards that are made by people in the community. They're notes of encouragement and belonging, and they're made by adults and by kids. I love this one. We partner with 10 Portland public elementary schools. They're schools that are very racially and ethnically diverse. Food justice is definitely a social justice issue. These are schools with the highest economic need. And at each school, we have a school coordinator. That's a staff person who knows the kids. They know the students. They know the kids who need the food the most, and they make sure that they maintain the list of which kids receive our food sacks. One of our principals shared with us that they do this partnering with us because when you tell a child learning's important, but you don't care that they're hungry, then they're not listening. So for a teacher or the school to put the food directly into the children's backpack helps them build the relationships that they need that are essential for learning. So I am the only full-time employee. I have 2 half-time coworkers. So engaging the community with volunteers is not just necessary. It's so important part of our mission to help build a community that's a better place. We have about 35 volunteers who volunteer on a regular basis. And then this school year alone, we'll have more than 2,000 individual volunteers helping to make sure that this program happens. We rely on them. One of the biggest ways the community supports us is through community cares events. Those are events where food is donated directly to our program or food sacks. We have more than 25 groups that pack for us every single year. They buy the food. We have an event where they create the care cards and pack the food. We've had a lot of teams like Nike, but they also include faith groups, private schools, scouts. Just so many people volunteer and get to use their hands and hearts to make a difference for their neighbors. We use volunteers every month. We pack about 4 times a month in our own warehouse. Right now, that's on Thursday evenings or a Saturday morning. So if you want to come and help us pack, that'd be amazing. Let us know and we'll add you to the schedule. It does take about 25 or 12 volunteers every packing time. So come join us at those and come pack. We can do that COVID safe. We also have people like Mitch here, who's volunteered for many years. He uses his own car. He comes and picks up bins and then delivers them to Woodlawn School for us. So there are many ways to participate. Our food costs have gone up 75 cents per food sack since pre-pandemic amounts. And that's translated into an additional $27,000 for our budget. So your grant would just have such a huge impact on our little program. We are a simple program that makes sure that kids have food that they need and that they know that their community cares about them and that we are a community that cares for each other. So I really want to say thank you to Living Room Realty. You guys exemplify the way that we are building a community that's just full of love for our neighbors, and that we support each other, and that we're here for each other, and that we're a great place to live. I appreciate so much your time and consideration. And thank you for all of the great things that you do in this community. I appreciate it very much.